Hello everybody, this is Delpha, and we're back at If My Heart Had Wings. I still have my cold, sadly. Anyway, let's carry on.
ありがとう。もう復活した。
said Kotri, moving her forehead away from me. She pours the totally melted ice cream into her mouth as though it were juice. Tasty. Anytime you need to borrow my chest, you let me know. I won't charge you any rental fees. I said jokingly. Then...
当然よ。私みたいな美少女の頭撫でたり、軽く抱きしめたりできるんだから。そういうの、役得って言うんでしょ
Picks the job. You can't say things like that about yourself, you know?
ほら、もう帰っていいわよ。
Wow. So now that you've stopped crying, my work here is done?
さっきの1年生の女の子らと遊んでくれば
As she says that, she goes back to work. Oh, is this what they call jealousy? Whoosh. Whoa, that's dangerous. A spanner came flying at me. Whoa!
惜しい。
Extreme. What the hell are you doing? What would you have done if that had hit me?
なんで私が焼きもちなんか焼かなくちゃいけないのよ。バカじゃないの
Why are you speaking so fast? But it sounds like you're jealous to me. Foosh, foosh. Whoa! This time a screwdriver and a pair of nippers that came flying.
さっさと帰ってちょうだい。作業の邪魔だから。
Are you gonna throw a drill at me now? She said while clutching a power drill. Since in danger, I do as she says. Alright, I'm off now, but if you need anything, you can reach me on my cell. Also, let me know when you're gonna come leave. Good English. I'll come and get you.
いらない。
No. Once it gets dark, I can't let you go back by yourself. Make sure you call me, okay? Yes. As I emphasize my point, I open the metal doors and leave the dock.
どうせ私なんか女の子だって思ってないくせに。
I'm pretty sure most guys would treat a girl basically saying they don't want them to go back on their own in the dark. I went back to my room and sat down on the bed. I've got nothing to do. Having no club activities made me realise just how long a day can be. I take my cell phone from my pocket, and at some point I got a text. For a moment I thought it was from Amane, and I hurriedly opened the message, but it's from Anshan. I was a little disappointed, and while apologising on the inside to Anshan, I read the text. Have you met Amane yet? Huh? She was having a meeting at our factory. She said that she might go over to the Flying Fish Manor. Amane's coming? The time that the text was sent was 2 hours ago. Okay. Kanako!
どうした
Did Amane come by?
望月先輩いや、来てないよ。ゆかさん、望月先輩来てませんか
I guess not.
今日は来客なかったと思うけど。
Thank you. I say my thanks, then go dashing out of the dormitory. Amane, where are you?
あいつ、
You're not
言わ
Amane.
なかったのか、飛び予想に。
When I called Anshan, he went to the trouble of coming round in his truck. I got in and we drove around the station, but we saw no sign of Amane. I tried to call her, but she didn't answer, so maybe she'd already gotten on the train.
すまん、
Maybe.
メールじゃなく電話にしておけばよかったな。まさか寄らずに帰るとは思ってなかったんだ。
It looks like she had gone to Anshan's factory to order some parts. There was no one else she could have asked for such complex parts. When she went to leave, Anshan asked, "Are you going to go see those guys?" And she answered, "That's what I'm planning to do." However, she's quite fickle, so maybe she changed her mind. I had already told Kotri and Akia about it. They were both happy that Amane was coming to Kasagura, and when they found out that she had left without seeing them, they said, "I can't believe it, Amane, you idiot. Oh no, what a shame, I wanted to see her." And so on, expressing their regret.
納品前にもう一度打ち合わせすることになってる。 その時は先に教えるようにするよ。
Okay, thanks, Anchan.
寮まで送っていこう。
No, here's fine. I have some shopping to do for dinner anyway.
そうか。じゃあまたな。
Yeah, thanks, Anchan. As Anchan's light truck drove away, I stood there dazed. It was true that I had to do some shopping, but I didn't feel like doing it right away. I went to see Amane. That feeling had suddenly become much stronger. Would I be downhearted when she finds out that the Soaring Club isn't doing so well? Or do I want her to praise us for working so hard? I'm thirsty. That's very random. I went into the convenience store in front of me to buy some juice. What type of juice? Orange? Apple? Mango? Maybe? I don't know. Then I wandered about the area. This was to ease my feeling of not knowing what to do. I'll go shopping once I've calmed down. Yes, because not knowing where someone is very stressful. While I was wandering around, before I knew it, I found myself at the runway. A few days ago, we came here to cut the grass, so it looks quite tidy, but before that, it was overgrown with weeds. Between those weeds were lines where the soil was exposed. These were the marks from where the wheels of the glider had run over it so many times. Usually, a glider is launched into the oncoming wind. However, because it was complicated to move the winch, which had been positioned there to face the wind, we always launched in the same direction. I stood in the middle of the huge, wide runway and gazed towards the winch. Memories of the acceleration of being pulled by the tow rope, then floating into the sky, came flooding back to me. As I look up, I see the bright blue sky and a towering thunderhead. I envision riding on the wind in the glider. I want to fly in our glider. I've been travelling to the airfield for the purpose of training, but flying in the glider that we made is totally different. The wind that blows over Kasagura is not the same as there. Huh? I saw someone next to the winch. The outline was kind of blurry because it was waving in the hot air, so I couldn't see so well, but... What are you doing? The cover of the winch was open, and they were taking a look inside. Was it some sort of prank? Or were they trying to steal the parts? Anyway, I can't just leave this alone. As I dashed towards them, the person closed the cover, then noticed me. When there were about 300 meters between us, our eyes met. The next moment, the person began to wave their hand. Then, they started jumping up and down. Let me guess, Amane? Could it be... Yep. Welcome back, Amane! Amane! I was already running when I shouted out in surprise. Amane! Where are you focusing? Belly button.
やっぱり葵くんだ。
What? What are you doing here? The first thing that I asked was a question like that. I was aware of the fact that the first thing I said after finally meeting again sounded kind of like I was angry.
いや、ウインチがまた壊れてないかチェックしておこうと思ってな。ちゃんとメンテナンスしてるみたいだな。問題は見つからなかったぞ。
That's good. Of course.
そうか。そうだな。君たちは私なんかと違ってしっかり者揃いだものな。
Yes. No, I don't mean that. What are you doing in a place like this?
だからウインチの調子を。
What about the door? No, not that. Why didn't you say anything to us? Then come out to a place like this. You could have contacted us.
ああ、うん。
Let me guess, she lost her phone.
だってもう私のことなんて忘れてるんじゃないかと思って。
Oh. How could we forget about you? Aren't we always texting you?
そうか。そうだったな。
Of course.
でもメールは仕事の依頼やクライアントからの催促メールに混ざってるから気づかないことが多くてな。たまに間違えて一緒にゴミ箱に。
Wow. I heard that from Anchan that you were coming, but you still didn't contact us, so I...
すまない。いきなり行くと迷惑かもしれないと思ったんだ。
So why not contact us before you came?
それはそれで迷惑かもしれないし。だってもう私のことなんか。
I just told you! It was all I said, as my voice changed to a huge sigh. Common sense doesn't really work on her. This is Amane Mochizuki we're talking about here.
ごめんよ、葵くん。
No, I'm the one who should be sorry. But I've been calling you on your cell phone over and over. You didn't notice that either?
ああ、携帯電話ならラ
Of
ボに置
course
いて
you
きた。
did. Why?
だってあれうるさいんだ。
That
毎
thing's
日毎
noisy.
日作業の進捗を聞いてきて。携帯電話もメールも便利な道具じゃない。人間を束縛する悪のツールだと私は思うぞ。
Actually, that's correct, really, isn't it? Sheesh, really? I hang my head in dismay. What happened to all my impatience and desperation that I had until just now?
元気だったかい？
Yeah, pretty good. Coaching Agia too.
そっか、よかった。
How about you, Amane?
私は普通だ。みんなから相変わらずだなって言われてるぞ。
Is that a good thing? For some reason, Amane puffs out her chest proudly. The same as always, huh? I was relieved to hear that. Not just that she's doing okay. I thought that her being the same as always meant that she hadn't changed since the time we spent together in the garage. Amane's not a student anymore. She's part of the working world now. Which means that she's now an adult. So she lives in a different world to us.
ウィンチ、メンテナンスはしているようだが、
Oh dear.
最近使われた形跡はなかったな。飛んでないのか？
Yep, that's right. After the demolition of the garage, I sent her a text briefly summarizing recent events. If she hadn't accidentally deleted it along with all her work emails, she would know about that. But most of it was good news, and I didn't really write about the bad stuff. She's already left the school, so I didn't want her to make her worried about it. I explained what had actually been going on.
そんなことになっていたのか。すまない。私のせいでみんなに迷惑をかけて。
It's not your fault. It's not your fault, Amane. It's nobody's fault, really. If I had to say, it was Tapioca's fault, but he might have his own reasons. The truth is, the Soaring Club garage was in the way of the student dormitory being built. It's hardly ever a fair compromise when it comes to the needs of adults and the needs of kids.
今日はいい具合に雲が出てて気流も荒れてるから、ここへ来れば飛んでるところを見られるかもと思ったんだ。でもそうか。あれからまだ飛べていなかったのか。
Yep. Amane's expression darkens, perhaps because she feels responsible. Oh yeah, do you have time after this? I'll call Aggie and Kotri, so please come to our place for something to eat. I'll introduce you to our newest member too.
葵くんのご飯。
Oh god. Amane wipes away the saliva that she had unknowingly let dribble out of her mouth.
それはとてもとても嬉しい申し出だが、
Aww.
もう行かなくちゃいけない。帰ってすぐ仕事があるんだ。
Oh, really?
すまない。
It's okay. If you contacted us sooner... As I mumbled angrily, Amane seemed hurt as she held her hands to her chest.
ごめんよ。
Aww. Please think about it. Of course we want to see you, you know?
わかった。
The answer's in a childish way, so I couldn't help laughing at how funny it was.
じゃあ、
Oh dear.
私はもう行くよ。
By train? I'll go with you part of the way. I have to do some shopping anyway.
ああ、頼む。
So that's how I had a surprise reunion with Amane. And fade to black. Ow! That was loud.
あまねちゃんと会ったの？
Yes, I did. Calm down. Okay then guys, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Delpha. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Thank you again, and goodbye.